Hi everyone and welcome to Uncharted Collection, Drake's Fortune on Brutal Difficulty. This is my walkthrough and this is chapter 5, the fortress. I'm going to try to leave the presentations as I did there, but keep in mind that when you move forward in the game, as I'm playing the campaign on Brutal, Chapter 5 only appears once, so if I don't record it for some reason, or if it gets like I deleted the presentation of a previous chapter by mistake and I just couldn't get it again, and yeah, that's the thing. I will try to get it, as it looks nice to have the actual presentation of the chapter. And we are continuing with this walkthrough. This is chapter 5. We passed the chapter 4 that was really difficult, but we still have a horrible place here that we have to get through. That is the underwater sub-level on the castle. It's a small area, and I knew when I was playing Crushing before getting to Brutal, I knew that place was going to give me trouble. I knew it. I just knew it because I was stuck there on Crushing like for 2 or 3 hours until I kinda got a strategy that I uploaded actually, at least part of it, in the like a random video when I was playing Crushing, and I knew that in Brutal this was going to be like hellish. It was going to be really difficult, and it didn't disappoint, guys. It took me like, let me be accurate here, I don't know how many times I died, but it took me like almost 2 hours. And keep in mind that you die instantly, like the first guy that ever rushes you already kills you potentially instantly. So I must have died over 100 times in that underwater room alone, until I really went for my strategy, and it works. It actually works, though it's not solid, guys. It's not a solid strategy. That underwater area needs luck. Sadly, I have to say it like that. The entire game needs a little luck, but especially that underwater level, and it's incredibly difficult. Like if you make a mistake or if you miss a shot, like you have to go for the heads. You can't waste time and you can't waste bullets, and it's a true test. It's a true test of Brutal difficulty. I'm really dreading being that I survived the underwater level, that I could beat it. I'm dreading a lot of sequences still that I remember from Crushing, but I'm really dreading the church. I don't know if it's worse in comparison, because Brutal difficulty really balances things differently. Like that underwater area is incredibly difficult. When in Crushing it was difficult, but it was not almost impossible. Like it felt like when you reach Brutal difficulty and that underwater place, I think that's the first time, if it didn't already happen in chapter 4, that's the first time when you're going to say, do I either keep playing or do I either stop? Because the frustration level will kick in really instant. Like I'm not joking you. 100 times, guys. I died 100 times, and I will talk about a strategy as soon as we reach it. It's the end of the video, and yeah. So we're going from battle to battle as this walkthrough is made, like. Not going through jumping scenes or escalating and exploring, just combat and puzzles. And I'm just waiting for the guys to rush me, because look at my ammo, like I'm always almost out of ammo, and I'm getting better at that. I'm getting better at managing the way the enemies behaves, and you're going to notice it in chapter 6, because chapter 6 is also tough. Everything here is tough, but chapter 6 is the chapter with the water skiing, I think. Or is that chapter 7? No, I think it's chapter 6. I think it's chapter 6 when you're... Yeah, when you're water skiing, and at the end of chapter 6 you have that that scene that you have to escape with the ship, on top of the ship with a machine gun. Oh my fucking god, guys. Like, they kill you in 2 shots here in brutal difficulty, and I just... Luckily they are fair with the checkpoints. They are actually really fair with the checkpoints in the action scene in that ship, but yeah, it's really difficult. It's like sometimes I just started the whole cutscene and I would die instantly. Like, it didn't even give me time to like destroy a vehicle. And but that's the next chapter. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So this is the castle. We are still going through it. We have to reunite with Elena, and she's somewhere at the end of this level, which you're not gonna see the cutscene because I edit the cutscenes out. And here I'm just trying to be sure that there are no more enemies, guys. And there is an enemy here, by the way. I heard him. You have to play with the volume out, because sometimes they will talk before they even shoot you. And those are the times that maybe you're going to save yourself. But if they don't talk and they just decide to just like close quarters shotgun to the face, you're dead. And there's almost nothing you can do about it. Only knowing the spawn points, the spawn triggers, and like really knowing how to approach the artificial inflations. See me here? This something weird happened here. I was shooting this and it keeps spawning. See, the AK-47 when I finish the 2 shots, it keeps spawning in the wall. See, that's really weird. I'm not sure if that's a bug or it was meant to be like that. But I just find it funny, and luckily this was the take that I beat this part, because in every scene, don't get me wrong, even though I jump from battle to battle and it's all wins, in every scene, in every combat scene, I must have died like 10 to 20 times. Like, maybe not that much, like let's just say 10 times in these parts. Because you die all the time, really. In brutal difficulty, it's a test of patience. Like, the game asks you if you have the patience to go through a really punishing difficulty. Because it is fun, yes, but sometimes it becomes frustrating. And when it becomes frustrating, I said before that I think brutal difficulty was well balanced and well implemented into the game as a major elevated difficulty from crushing, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes it would have needed a little more. It would have needed a little more twinkling with the settings in some scenes. Like, for example, the machine gun scene on top of the ship. They shouldn't kill you that fast, because you cannot get cover on top of the ship, so that feels unfair. Also, the water level in this very same game that we are approaching right now, the water level is I wouldn't say even unfair, it's just like close to impossible, because they don't give you enough cover. They rush you from every side. and you have to act so quickly to survive, because the most important thing in the underwater level, first of all, is why I left this part. First of all, you have to kill this guy. Did I kill him with only one shot? That was cool. So you have to get to this part, which I almost died. This thing you have to destroy with the rocket launcher, which is up here. Now there's a guy up here, but when you restart the checkpoint, this guy is not anymore, and you have to use this, because in the little room up here there is a grenade launcher, and you have to carry the grenade launcher to the subterranean level, to the underwater level, because it only has 3 shots, but you can use the pistol, and you can use only the pistol to get through the level, as you're going to see the strategy that I use. But you need the rocket launcher to be able to kill some of the spawns that are really difficult to kill. So you're going to see me here. By the way, if you restart the checkpoint and you grab those 2 grenades that are on the table, you're going to be able to grab other 2 grenades and have a 4. That's really important. You can carry 4. Now when you restart the checkpoint, you can also grab another grenade shot, because you have to use one to destroy the barricade, and the checkpoint is after that. So, but you can always come back to this room and grab 2 other extra grenades and 1 extra shot of the grenade launcher, and that's going to end up being really important to get through the underwater level, which is coming right up, guys. You kill this guy, then you kill that guy. This has to be done really quickly. Then you kill this guy, and then you're going to throw 2 grenades, 1 there and 1 there. Then you're going to be rushed on this side, and you really have to kill that guy fast. Now this guy is going to rush you, he has to die, and now you're going to be rushed like from here. So get to cover and blind fire these 2 or 3 guys that are going to come down. See, really close to you, blind fire them, and use the rocket launcher to kill that guy over there, because by this time you're out of ammo. So kill this guy, and then 2 fat shotgunners are going to spawn right in here. So stay here and punch them to death. See? Don't do the combo, guys. Don't take a lot of time, because they drop almost at the same time. See? There. It's done. But that looks easy. I know it looks easy, but it's not. Like any of those parts, that is actually a good strategy. It's really about luck. So this was chapter 5, guys, and I hope you're still liking the walkthrough, and we'll see each other in chapter 6. Take care.